So to etch glass, what you want to do is print off your design on stencil vinyl or stencil blanks if you want, depending on how thick you want it. I like stencil vinyl because it's sticky and transparent. You can really use regular vinyl for this, but I like to use stencil vinyl just because it's a little easier to work with and you can reuse it a few times or reposition it a couple times if you need to. And what I like to do is I like to, so this is the stencil vinyl and it has the lines on it so that you can kind of line it up, and that's a clear side so that you'll be putting that face up on the mat, so it'll be like that when they're cutting it. And though when that's the back side, so that will be side down. But this is a piece of the stencil vinyl with transfer tape already on it, and this is how I like to do the weeding for it. It's real simple. If I can find my weeder. Alrighty. So we'll just flip it upside down and start with the back. We want to remove this back white piece only for now. I'll play with this until I get like that white piece coming up. And then as I'm pulling this back, I'll make sure that the card transfers to the transfer tape and none of it's sticking to this white backing. And a tip for transfer tape is if you put it flat down and kind of roll this white paper up right here and just keep that like sometimes I do it like this too, but I'll get started first because it'll be kind of hard to do that. But you want to just keep that like rolled flat like that, and that will let it come off of this. The edge makes it come off of that backing and makes it stick to the transfer tape. So now that that's going, I like to do it this way because I can just see it, and if there's, I need to stop for a second. And then also an easy way to do this is once you get it going is you could just put your weeder on it right there, and with your other hand just pull back. So that's going to keep it creased, where your weeder is going to keep it creased, and you're just going to be pulling it off. That way you can do it quickly. Just like that. We got the whole back off. And we can put this on our cup now. And I've already cleaned this glass very thoroughly, but before you do put these on, you're going to want to clean your glass because that will just give you the best etch whenever you go to etch your glass and apply the armor etch. And I like to just make sure it's on there because whatever area is not down, then the armor etch is gonna get into, and we only want it to do these lines. And then we can pull just the transfer tape off. We want to leave that rest of that whole blue vinyl on there because that kind of gives us a stencil, so we can just kind of paint over all that and not have to worry about etching the rest of the glass. And then whatever you don't want etched onto, wherever you want it etched, then you just weed that part up. Then you already got your design on there, and you don't have to worry about like little tiny lines coming, like not being even or straight or curling up or anything like that. So I found this is the way I like to do it. But if you have a different way, then let me know in the comments. I'd be open to trying something. Maybe this is something I haven't tried before. We'll go ahead and weed all this off. We'll get all the other vinyls on because there's a few of these.